evening and welcome to this edition of News Leader on 6. I'm Jim Fuller. In tonight's news, Tullahoma is wrestling at the state tournament tonight. Free dental work is available in Tullahoma on Saturday, and there's a Duck River cleanup approaching. We'll have these stories and more on tonight's News Leader on 6.
Hi, my name's Bobby Carter, and I'm asking for your vote in the Circuit Court Judgeship of Coffee County, 2nd Division. I grew up in Tullahoma. I attended the Citadel and the University of Tennessee Law School. After that, I served my country as an officer in the United States Navy JAG Corps. Since then, I've been a trial lawyer in Coffee County for the last 25 years. I feel that I have the legal and life experiences to protect the citizens of this county over the next 8-year term. I would appreciate your vote in the May 3rd Republican primary. Thank y'all.
MacArthur Manor Assisted Living is passionate about creating better experiences for our Manchester seniors. Our residents describe us in a few words.
Welcoming.
When you walk through the doors at MacArthur Manor, we'll treat you like family.
Caring.
Through high standards of personalized care, we help residents live life to its fullest.
Engaging.
With a wide range of life-enriching activities, there is something for everyone at MacArthur Manor. With our residents and staff now vaccinated, call us today to schedule your safe and personalized tour.
Welcome back. Those needing tooth extractions in Tullahoma can get them done at no cost this weekend at the annual Tullahoma Cares Free Dental Day. The annual Dental Care Day is put on by a group of dental offices, medical organizations, and volunteers who donate their time helping those in the community needing dental care, like extractions at no cost. This year's event will be the first since 2020 as COVID-19 forced the cancellation of a 2021 event. When the event was last held, doctors were able to see 150 people and extract 399 teeth. The event will take place from 7 a.m. until 2:30 p.m. this Saturday, February the 26th. Registration will begin at 7 a.m. and go until noon. Treatment time begins at 7:30 a.m. and will run until 2:30 p.m. Those looking to participate are asked to park in the Lowe's parking lot as far away from the Lowe's entrance and Verizon Wireless as possible. A shuttle will transport patients to the Break Free Worship Center where the extractions will take place. According to the Tullahoma Cares, the limit for each patient is 2 teeth. However, more may be able to be extracted if time allows. There's a limited availability from the participating dental professionals, so our organizers ask that those needing the no-cost care arrive early to ensure they have a spot and are seen. In other news, on back-to-back days, the Tullahoma High School wrestling team made history and are sending a total of 20 grapplers to compete at the TSSAA State Individual Tournament, which gets underway in Franklin today. THS Principal Jason Quick said, quote, "Having 20 wrestlers from our school at the state tournament says a lot about the quality of our wrestling programs. Coaches Al and Jenna Morris have created a culture of excellence that inspires their student athletes to become an ideal role models for our student body. Each wrestler's level of character and integrity is only overshadowed by their incredible heart. Our school is very fortunate to have them on the mat to represent Tullahoma," end quote. Last Friday at Stone Mountain Memorial High School, the Tullahoma girls team set a new school record as 10 wrestlers punched their tickets into the state tournament. The Lady Wildcats had 5 individuals crowned region champions in their state qualifying efforts. Peyton Agnell, Lakin Potter, Liv Hogan, Amelia Taylor-Hill, and Isabella Petty all finished first in their respective weight classes. Natalie Turpin, Emma Brown, Allura Nichols, Tiana Harden, and Brittany Meneses all finished third. The top 4 placers in each weight class at regionals advanced to the state tournament. Each weight division will have 16 competitors at the state tournament. Lady Wildcats head coach Jenna Morris added, quote, "It's extremely exciting. The previous record for the program was 7, so to be able to send 10 wrestlers to state this year exceeds our expectations. We have some wrestlers who can compete with anybody. They are right there neck and neck with some of the best in the entire state. To have 5 girls become region champions proves that they are the best in our region. There are only 3 other regions, so it proves that it can be one of the top 4 wrestlers in the state, end quote. While wrestlers were competing at the individual level, Tullahoma also collected some hardware as a team on Friday by capturing the region championship. As a squad, the Lady Wildcats combined to put up 195 points, beating second place Cleveland, who totaled 179.5 points for the TSSAA state individual tournament on Saturday in Eagleville. During sectionals, Tullahoma's Zach Swiger, Jersey Hendricks, and Cole Morris took home the top spot in their respective weight classes. Caleb Adkins, Cody Agnell, and Brett Smith placed second, while Bo Banks and Connor Evans took third. Justin Frank and Caden Evans rounded out the Wildcats state qualifiers by taking fourth in their competitions. During the duels portion of the season, Tullahoma qualified for the state tournament for the 7th time in program history. Before punching that ticket to the state, the Wildcats had earned a spot into the sectionals during the regional tournament after beating Eagleville. However, Tullahoma lost the regional championship match to Page, according to the Wildcats head coach. That loss turned into a teaching tool for his team. Looking ahead to the TSSAA state tournament, both Tullahoma coaches are excited to get the wrestling underway. On the girls' side, Jenna Morris said she thinks that several of her wrestlers could leave Franklin as state medalists. On the boys' side, Al Morris said he's just ready to see this team go out and compete. Heading into the state tournament, the Wildcats coaching staff has preached to its wrestlers about taking it one match at a time. Coach Al Morris said, quote, "You just hope for the best for your wrestlers at this point, because all you can do at this point is take it one match at a time. They have to go out and perform. If you can get kids to be focused and take it one match at a time, I really think we can do pretty well down there," end quote. The TSSAA State Individual Tournament takes place at the Williamson County Agricultural Expo Park and got underway today at 3 p.m. Wrestling will continue through Saturday afternoon. Good luck, Wildcats. We'll be right back after these messages.
I am tremendously blessed to be living at Parkview and very happy to be part of a loving and caring community.
Best thing you can say is this really a great place to live. That's all there is to it, no doubt about that.
It's your home. You just do what you would if you were at your private home. You know, we love it. It's great.
It's just like having a whole neighborhood around you, and it's fun.
It's just a great place to live.
We teach Parkinson's patients how to move big and not let the Parkinson's slow them down. I've had patients I've treated in-house that could not even stand up, could not roll over in the bed, left the facility walking with a walker, have come back to us in outpatient and continued their big program, and are now completely, handling life. The success of the program is just phenomenal.
Let us champion your recovery. Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
Welcome back. The Duck River Watershed Society is pleased to announce its inaugural event, the 2022 Spring Cleanup. The Society is a new nonprofit organization that is based in Coffee County. The Duck River Watershed Society is a membership organization that focuses on ensuring that the Duck River Watershed continues to benefit those that live, work, and recreate in it. The Spring Cleanup will take place on Saturday, March the 5th from noon until 5 p.m. All participants should meet at the Fire Lake Public Use and the boat ramp area located on River Forge Road in Manchester. This event is a collaboration with the Tennessee Duck River Agency, Coffee County Rural Solid Waste, Tennessee's Wildlife Resources Agency, and the Tennessee Valley Authority. They are in need of community volunteers and volunteer groups to help with cleaning up parts of Normandy Lake down to the winter water drawdown line. If you or your organization is interested in registering for this event, please sign up at the following link. That's drwspringcleanup.swell.gives. For additional information, contact Christian Reisberg, who is the board chairman. And you can contact them at cfrccn@gmail.com or call them at 205-3955. Newsleader's John Gray spoke with his lovely wife, Fran Gray, about the upcoming 4th Annual Purple Olympics that's coming up next month. Let's hear what Fran had to say about this fundraiser.
John, I'm not quite ready for the Purple Olympics. Ooh, it's going to take a lot more training for me to be ready for March 26th. Can you believe it's our 4th Purple Olympics?
It is.
It is, and golly, I have not been walking enough or hula hooping enough. It's going to take some work to be ready for that big day, but I am so looking forward to it. We love the Purple Olympics, and we hope a lot of folks are going to come out and join us for our 4th annual Purple Olympics walk this year. And walking is not that hard of a thing to do, but if you don't do it, it can be tough, let me tell you. And we are walking to make Alzheimer's a memory. So this year we want folks to join us at the Tullahoma High School gym the morning of March 26th. That's the last Saturday of March. And we are going to have lots of fun. We are going to have some serious moments too when we remember persons who have been affected by Alzheimer's disease, their care partners, and excuse me, but when I say Alzheimer's disease, any dementia, any other related dementia, okay? And we will honor them, we'll honor their care partners, we will honor persons who are supporting research and education for families affected by Alzheimer's disease. And all this takes place again on Saturday morning, March 26th at the Tullahoma High School gym. And as part of our opening ceremony, we're very honored to have as our guest speaker, Coach John Olive. Coach Olive and his family, we hope, can join him as he remembers his mother, who did die of complications from Alzheimer's disease several years ago. So he's going to speak with us and help carry the torch. So please come out and be part of a very, very special event on March 26th. We have teams in formation now. You can join up. You can be a team of one if you like. But that team information can be found on our website, or you can call me at 931-434-2348 and say, I have a team. We want to sign up. We'd love to have you. We ask for a $50 donation from each team member. And let me tell you, you are doing a great thing of building memories at the Purple Olympics. In addition to walking, we are going to have our fun hula hoop training and our cornhole competition. We'll have our ring toss, and we have great music provided by Kat Murray, who is our DJ again this year. We will have opening ceremonies, as I mentioned, with the torch being brought in, and we are still working to find our other torch bearers. So just tune in and be aware that some special people are part of this event. It's all planned out and run by volunteers who have quite a devotion to Alzheimer's Tennessee, and they want to see things get better for us. So we'd love to have you. And one of the most popular parts of the event is our prize and cake walk. And we are out finding cakes and prizes, and at the end of our event we will have music provided again by Kat Murray, and we'll have numbers, and if the music stops and you're on the number that's being drawn, you could win that special prize. So we want you to come and have fun with us and learn what you can about this process of caring for others. And it might be that you yourself have a diagnosis. We want you to learn to live well with that diagnosis, and again to celebrate life and do the best we can for as long as we can. So come on out and join us. It's going to be a load of fun. And again, if you have questions, call us. Our email address is fran.gray, that's Gray, at tnalz.org. And if you get your registration in before February 15th, you could have a t-shirt to wear that day. And if you would like to call us, our phone number is 931-434-2348. Please join us.
More news is coming up in a moment.
It's not invoice. It's not MSRP. It's not Christmas Day, although it may feel like it. It's the lowest prices in Middle Tennessee, period. Get to Stan McNabb Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram or Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac before these prices are gone forever.
Welcome back to this next news clip. Dr. Chris Prober, a pediatric infectious disease expert with Stanford Center for Health Education, answers 3 of the most frequently asked questions from parents about vaccinating and boosting their children against COVID-19. Why, when, and how. Now that booster shots are available for children, you can move them from good shape to great shape for fighting COVID disease.
Today, I'm going to talk about COVID vaccine and boosters for children. I'm entitling it Moving from Good to Great. My name is Charles Prober, and I'm a pediatric infectious disease expert. Welcome to Viral Facts with Digital Net. If you already have had your children who are 5 years and older vaccinated against COVID, congratulations. They are in good shape for fighting off COVID disease. Now that booster shots are available for children, you can move them from good shape to great shape. I will explain. The most frequent questions that parents have been asking about vaccinating and boosting children against COVID are why, when, and how. First, why should children get vaccinated and boosted? Although fortunately children are much less likely to get very sick from COVID-19, in the United States alone, over 12 million cases in children have occurred. Just in the week ending on February the 3rd, 2022, over 630,000 cases in children have been reported. This is over 1/4 of all of the cases in the United States and the most cases in children in any week since the beginning of the pandemic. Recently, over 650 children have been hospitalized because of COVID every single day. Since the beginning of the pandemic, about 2 years ago, more than 1,000 children have died from COVID. A large, recently published study noted that about 6% of children who contract COVID will be hospitalized and 1% will die. This may sound like a low percent, but of course a single death of a child is not acceptable. These statistics should make it obvious that preventing COVID disease in children is an imperative. There's another important reason for vaccinating our children as soon as they are eligible. Vaccinated children are much less likely to spread COVID to others because they are less likely to get infected themselves, and even if they get infected, they are less contagious. So they are less likely to spread the virus to their friends and families, including people who could get very sick from COVID, such as those with underlying conditions and the elderly. Second, when should children get vaccinated and boosted? The simple answer is as soon as they are eligible. In the United States, children 5 years of age and older can receive the Pfizer-BioNTech mRNA vaccine, and the data are clear. The vaccine is as safe and effective in children as it is in adults. And side effects are similar. Whether getting their first, second, or booster doses of vaccine, some children have mild soreness of their arm, or may seem a bit more tired perhaps, with a headache, or achiness, or a tummy upset for a few days, but serious side effects are virtually unheard of. The concern about inflammation of the heart following vaccination has been decreasing as we have learned more. For example, a recent review of the data across thousands of cases of myocarditis show that 98% of even those cases that occurred after vaccination were mild, with hospitalization for about 1 day. And remember, inflammation of the heart, myocarditis, is much more common and severe after getting natural COVID disease because of the lack of vaccination. Because the dose of vaccine used in children who are under 12 years is 1/3 of that used for those over 12 years, some parents think that they should wait until the child turns 12 so they can get the bigger dose. Please do not delay. The lower dose has been shown to work well in those less than 12 years of age, and every day delayed in getting vaccinated is a day when COVID could happen. 3. How should you get your children vaccinated? Check with your child's doctor, the public health department, or the local pharmacy to see where COVID immunizations for children can be obtained. Take your child in for their first dose, explaining to them why the shot is important to prevent them from getting sick. And also explain that they are becoming vaccine superheroes. They are helping to protect their friends, their families, and their communities. Take them back for their second shot in about 3 weeks and for their booster shot about 5 months later. We now know that the booster adds an additional layer of protection. With the booster, your child's protection against COVID goes from good to great. If you are wondering why booster shots have become necessary, it is because we have learned that for this particular virus, the protective antibody that our immune system produces in response to the vaccine falls a bit over time and needs to be boosted. This became evident when the virus changed its surface spikes like the Omicron. Boosters help to keep protection high so the virus can be quickly eliminated before it can become a severe infection. This is why booster shots will move your child from good protection to great protection. In summary, widespread protection of children against COVID will help us get back on the road to normal life. Vaccination, including a booster dose, reduces the likelihood that new variants like Omicron will emerge in the future. It also prevents the spread of the virus to those who are too young to receive the vaccine or the immunosuppressed. Also recently, the American Academy of Pediatrics endorsed the CDC's guidance to support children going back to school by vaccinating children 5 years of age and older. I am hopeful that the pandemic will end soon. In the meantime, we need to continue to protect ourselves and each other from unnecessary severe infections and deaths. Let's move from good to great. Thank you for listening.
We'll be right back after these messages.
The individuals with dementia, those with Parkinson's, those that have maybe mobility issues, need caregivers. Well, those caregivers are 24 hours a day at home, and they never get a rest. And if they have to go to work, they're kind of out of luck. So that's why Trinity came into existence 25 years ago, to allow the caregivers to have a safe center where they could put their loved ones, know they would be well cared for, stimulated, fed good nutritious meals, have activities to their level, and then the caregiver can stop by and pick them up and go on home and have some continuity into their life.
Welcome back. As we continue with our IRS tax information, we hear from the IRS about whether Social Security income is taxable and how to deal with it when you file your taxes.
One of the most frequent questions the IRS gets every year is, are my Social Security benefits taxable? The IRS website has a tool called the Interactive Tax Assistant that can help you answer this question. To use it, visit irs.gov/ITA. Then scroll down and click on, are my Social Security or Railroad Retirement Tier 1 benefits taxable? The ITA will guide you through a series of questions to determine whether your Social Security income is taxable. Here's some things to know. If Social Security is your only income during the year, generally, your payments are not taxable. On the other hand, if you have additional income, your payments may be taxable. Here's a quick way to estimate if you will have to include Social Security payments as income on your tax return. Take 1/2 of the Social Security money you collected during the year and add it to your other income. Other income includes pensions, wages, interest, dividends, and capital gains. If you are single and that total comes to more than $25,000, then part of your Social Security benefits may be taxable. If you are married, filing jointly, take 1/2 of your Social Security plus 1/2 of your spouse's Social Security and add that to all of your combined income. If that sum is more than $32,000, then part of your Social Security may be taxable. Again, there are lots of factors that can affect this calculation, so do yourself a favor and let the ITA do the work for you. Learn more by going to irs.gov/ITA.
Stay with us. Your weather forecast is coming up next.
Hi, my name's Bobby Carter, and I'm asking for your vote in the Circuit Court Judgeship of Coffee County, 2nd Division. I grew up in Tullahoma. I attended the Citadel and the University of Tennessee Law School. After that, I served my country as an officer in the United States Navy JAG Corps. Since then, I've been a trial lawyer in Coffee County for the last 25 years. I feel that I have the legal and life experiences to protect the citizens of this county over the next 8-year term. I would appreciate your vote in the May 3rd Republican primary. Thank y'all.
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's gonna be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor too when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 2017 at 78 degrees. Record low was in 1989 at 13 degrees. Average high on this day is 55 and the average low is 34. Rain in the forecast for tonight with a low expected of 39. Partly sunny weather expected on Friday with a high of 49 and a low of 32. And partly sunny weather again in the forecast for Saturday with a high of 48 and a low of 33. And that's our newsletter report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for News Leader on 6.